Hi, and welcome back to my sewing room. My name is Karina, and this is my sewing room. It's been a while since I did a Friday sews. Just checking that my microphone is on. Life happened. The day after my last Friday sews, 3 weeks ago, my dad called and told me that my mom died. So it's been a weird 3 weeks. Uh, yeah. So therefore, no Friday souls for a while. But now I'm back. And what have I done? Well, not much. My daughter came home for the funeral and said, Mom, you have to hand my pants because she is as tall as I am, and that's not very tall. So all our pants have to be hemmed. Um, so I hem them, and I did hem them by hand because I wanted an invisible hem, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out the correct stitch on the sewing machine, so I just, okay, let's do this by hand. Uh, and the week after the funeral, I was busy cutting out different things and getting ready for a sewing retreat. We were 24 ladies sewing last weekend. The whole weekend we were together from Friday at 6 p.m. to Sunday at 4 p.m. We did go home to sleep. We didn't have the opportunity to sleep over, so but we sewed Friday afternoon and evening, all of Saturday and Sunday morning and afternoon, and it was so much fun. We sewed and we laughed and we got inspired by each other, and we learned tips and tricks from each other. It was a really good weekend. Uh, and I have shown this, I'm gonna get it. I have shown this in one of my other vlogs that was in Norwegian, but so I can show it in this one too. This is the Oslo craft bag from So Sweetness. It was perfect to use on the sewing retreat. Putting all my nips and naps and bits and bobs in. All the small stuff. The extra bobbins, the thread, the measuring tape, and rotary cutter, scissors, clips, needles, everything. It was perfect. So I highly recommend that if you're going on a sewing retreat. Um, it's a free pattern from So Sweetness. You have to sign up for their mail list, and then you get the pattern. And she also has a video on her on her YouTube channel on how to sew the Oslo craft bag. I've also got a new camera and a new light, so if anyone is wondering what camera I have, And I'm not affiliated with this company, but this is the camera I'm using. As I'm using OBS for my filming, I don't need a video camera. I can use a webcam. And I really like it. Got my light. Looks like this. And I also got happy mail from Stacy J in New Zealand. Oh my God, it's so much fun to get happy mail. I just love it. I got my needle caddy. You can see it there. Got all my needles sorted, and oh, I love it. And I got a lot of other gifts too. I think that was my last video, so you can check that out. Today I have been making a bag. I'm almost done. It is crystal convertible. I'm almost done. I'm making this for my sister. Black and lime green. Look at that zipper. I have the same zipper on the top. The only thing I need to do is to close up the zipper pocket inside and put the handles on. They are connected to the bottom of the bag. So just a few more stitches left and that's done. I don't know if I have a lot of exciting things to tell you. Haven't done much sewing as you see, but I needed to redo my sewing room. I needed to clean my sewing room and put in a bed. So my daughter had somewhere to sleep when she got home for the funeral. Hopefully, don't jinx it now. Hopefully we'll be building a shed this summer so I can move out of this sewing room into a much bigger space. And then we'll have a guest room here. So it will be a lot easier when our kids come home for visit. We have 3 kids, and they are all scattered. They are scattered all around the country. So it's not very often they come home, but last year all of them was home in the summer, and Christmas 2022 all of them came home. So I need this room to become a guest room again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we are getting that shed built, the she shed. Well, I can't call it a she shed because we will split it in half, and my husband will have one half and I will have the other half. He is called the Norseman on YouTube. He has done a few videos lately. He has a couple of new toys, a fiber laser and a CO2 laser, and he has a small shed. I think it's about, oh, it's a bit bigger than this room, but not a lot. So We are both crossing our fingers that we'll get that big shed. So, what am I wearing? I am wearing the Delilah. This is an Angela Wolf pattern. You can sew it with the slits in the side. You can sew this closed. You can add the trim down the side. You can do a long sleeve, a short sleeve, and it's one front piece and one back piece. Uh, I do like it a lot because it does show some skin, but it doesn't show my bingo muscle. So I do like the look of it. I do like the design. In the sewing retreat, I sewed 2 ruche tees with a long collar. I sewed a pair of jeans and I sewed a pair of pants. So it was a really good weekend. And now I need to make some underwear because our washer and dryer is there's something wrong with it, and we are waiting for a part so we can fix it. And it's 3 weeks shipping. So I need to make some underwear. The rest of the clothes I have tons of. And I'm not sure why I don't have more underwear. Maybe because I like to use my money for fabric and not boring underwear. So I think I'll be sewing that this weekend. Well, I don't think, I know because I have to. I do have a couple of patterns. I got Ida's Under. It's a Norwegian designer called Ida Victoria. I think you can get the PDF pattern in English. I'll leave a link to her site in the description. So I'll have a look at her patterns because I haven't made them before. Well, I have, but they went straight in the bin because they were too large, I think. Well, they didn't fit perfectly, so I need to do some tweaking to get them exactly how I want them. So that's my plan. Finish the bag for my sister and make some underwear. Doesn't that sound fun? Yeah. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and see you next Friday. Bye.